Hi, and welcome to this tutorial on my Rose Bouquet Pop Up card. I'm Laura, the designer with Bella Carta Design. So first of all, there is a card base, and it has a middle score. And first things first, I like to make sure that that score is folded really well and has a lot of flexibility. The more flexibility a pop-up fold has, the more it's going to pop up. The more easily it'll pop up. And already on the outside of this, I have put some backing pieces, and we're going to decorate the front backing piece. So those are the next pieces that we have. We've got a scalloped cutout heart that's going to go on there. We've got a little hint for the recipient about what's going to be inside the card. So we start with the greenery and then the roses. So we're going to add that to our card right now. I'm just going to tack it down for now, just to save a bit of time, just to demonstrate what this is going to look like. So we're going to put it right in the center middle or thereabouts, as close as we can get. And again, I'm going to just tack down this piece, the greenery. I'm going to put it just right about there so a little bit of greenery sticks up all around. And now for the roses. So this is our roses, and we're going to actually use some glue to put on here. Use our overlay for the roses. Just put a few dots here and there. You might want to use tweezers. Some of these pieces are kind of small and hard to pick up without tweezers. Okay, now we're going to tack this piece down on the card front. Put a couple of glue dots here and there. Okay, so now you can line up the roses right where you see the outline of the roses on the greenery. That's where they go. Okay, so now you've got your front. Doesn't that look cute? Already, this is probably worthy of giving someone right here, but there's more. Okay, now our next pieces are going to start with a background, and this is going to look strange to start with, but this is actually going to give the illusion of the wrapping that comes with roses whenever you buy roses from a florist. So we're going to use the pink as the outside, and the white will actually be like our wrapping. So it'll just be a little optical illusion. Okay, here's the right side. And they're mirror images of each other. Okay. And here's the left side. You want this to adhere pretty well, so You might want to put quite a lot of glue, more than I'm putting down. Now it's intended to have a white line in the middle. This won't show, so that'll be hidden. However, what it does is it gives your pop-up flexibility, because we've got lots of layers of pop-up to go on here, and we need lots of flexibility. We are going to start with the very back layer. So I'm calling this layer number 1, and I've already decorated it with, we have a large rose, a bud, and a medium-sized rose on there, plus we have our message. You have a couple of options. There's either Be My Valentine or Happy Anniversary. And one important thing about this is it has 3 folds. Each pop-up layer has 3 folds. And the first fold is what we call a mountain fold, because it looks like a mountain. And the other 2 folds are called valley folds, because they look like valleys. And it's important to get these as flexible as you can, so I'm actually going to use my bone folder and get some really good strong creases in each of these. This one's pretty well creased already. This one, I like to put them backwards and forwards and really crease them well with a bone folder each time. Okay, now that they're well creased and they're going to have some good, oh, you know what, I think I am going to do this one a little bit more. Give that one a little bit more flexibility. Okay, now that they're folded, you can see what they're going to do. We want to put our glue only on the 2 outer sides. We do not want to put glue on the 2 insides that straddle the center fold. So only here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And here you're going to want to use strong glue, and probably a lot of it, more than I'm using right now, because you want this to stand up and you want it to stand the test of time. So you want someone to receive this and be so proud of it that they keep it around as a keepsake. So you want to have it last for as long as possible. So we are going to place this at the top edge of the card, just below the top edge, and we're going to line it up directly in the middle of the card, right at the score, and surprisingly, we are going to lay it down flat. And the reason for that is because this is what I call a stand-up pop-up card, which means that when it's standing, that's when it pops up. But then it closes flat. So we're going to do the same thing with our layer number 2. This is going to go right underneath the other layer and just appear to be realistic enough. Cover the little card maybe a little bit just to give it some dimension. And we're going to do with this exactly what we did with the other one. Going to make sure that these creases are really nicely creased so they're good and flexible. Okay, and we're going to put glue on the outer edges. And here, this piece doesn't have much to secure to the card, so you're going to want to be extra good with your glue. You want to put a lot of glue on there, make sure it really holds. Put the glue right up to the score, but not any further, not over the score line. Otherwise, you'll lose the flexibility. Okay, so we're going to place this, we said, right on top of the other one, and just enough to give it a hint of dimension on the label. All right, now we're getting down to the last piece here. This is our last pop-up piece. And again, it has a mountain fold in the middle. You can see that, and 2 valley folds. You can see those. I'm going to just make sure they're nice and creased. Now we're going to put on our glue, and once again, we don't have much room for this piece to adhere to the surface so that it can pop up correctly. So we're going to put as much glue as we can right up to the fold, but not going on the score. Now this one, what your goal is to have it just graze the top of this scalloped white piece. You want to have it maybe go just a little bit over. And you want to line up, once again, line up the center and adhere it down. Okay, let's see how we're doing now. All right, you can see how all 3 layers are going to be popping up. And one thing I like to do is, I don't have my brayer with me right now, but I like to turn a card over after I've put all the pop-up pieces together, and I'm gonna act like this is a brayer and just make sure it folds really flat. Now these cards, because they have so many layers, they're not going to fold perfectly flat, but they should still fit in your envelope without any problem. Okay, so I think that's as flat as we're going to get. Okay, now to finish it off, we've got this bottom little piece, which has this funny shaped white piece. And this is not a pop-up piece. So this adheres directly to the card, and but still, we want to make sure that it has plenty of flexibility so it doesn't inhibit the card from folding. Okay. And this one doesn't have to be, you don't have to put quite so much glue on this one because it's not a part of the pop-up structure, so it doesn't have to hold anything. It just has to look good. Okay, and so it actually goes underneath the greenery, the bottom layer of greenery here, and you want to line up the scallops. Make sure those scallops are all lined up. Okay, now you can see how cute that's going to be. Wow, wouldn't that be special for your recipient to open this, take it out of the envelope, and oh my gosh, wow, a dozen roses. A dozen red roses. How beautiful is that? Okay, well, enjoy and let me know how it turns out. Happy crafting. And this card template also comes with a coordinating envelope. Again, I'm Laura Shirley, and thank you for your time. Be sure to give this a like and subscribe to my channel.